Prime Minister Narendra Modi addresses launch of India International Bullion Exchange. Parliament adjourns both houses for the day. Arunachal Pradesh signs MOU with Niti Aayog as per tenets of NEP 2020. Assam Cabinet approves state tourism policy, special tourism zones to be created. And Indian women's table tennis team defeats South Africa in ongoing Commonwealth Games. A very good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Ashutosh Sharma bringing to you the stories in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed the launch of India International Bullion Exchange IIBX, India's first international bullion exchange in GIFT IFSC at GIFT City, Gujarat today. Modi said that the country needed institutions that could cater to not only the present but India's future role in the global economy. He further said that GIFT City celebrates both wealth and wisdom and that it is creating its own identity as a hub of commerce and technology.
Two economies, one pathway to
नहीं था। गिफ्ट सिटी की परिकल्पना में देश के सामान्य मानवी की आकांक्षाएं जुड़ी। गिफ्ट सिटी में भारत के भविष्य का विजन जुड़ा है, भारत के स्वर्णिम अतीत के सपने भी जुड़े हैं। मुझे याद है जनवरी 2013 में जब मैं गिफ्ट वन के इनॉग्रेशन के लिए आया था, तब लोग इसे गुजरात की सबसे ऊंची बिल्डिंग कहते थे। कई लोगों के लिए यही इसकी पहचान थी, लेकिन गिफ्ट सिटी एक ऐसा आइडिया था जो अपने समय से भी बहुत आगे था।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that the whole world is looking at India's youth as growth engines of the country, while India is being considered the world's growth engine. Speaking at the 42nd convocation ceremony of Anna University at Chennai in Tamil Nadu today, Modi recalled the words of Swami Vivekananda about the youth of the country and also pointed out former President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's association with the university. Modi further said that in the era of tech-led disruptions, there are three important factors in India's favor, them being taste for technology, trust in risk-takers and temperament for reform. Meanwhile, besides congratulating the students, Modi also awarded gold medals and certificates to 69 achievers. Governor R.N. Ravi, Chief Minister M.K. Stalin and Union Minister L. Murugan were among those present on the occasion.
The world is looking at India's youth with hope because you are the growth engines of the country, and India is the world's growth engine. It is a great honor. It is also a great responsibility, which I am sure you will excel in. Today, every sector in India is bursting with new life, whether it is industry, innovation, investment, or international trade. India.
Both houses of the parliament were adjourned for the day following an uproar on the issue of alleged objectionable remarks by Congress leader Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary on President Draupadi Murmu. In the Rajya Sabha, when the House met after the first adjournment, the Treasury bench members started sloganeering, demanding an apology from Congress President Sonia Gandhi over Mr. Chaudhary's remarks. Congress members too trooped into the well, raising counter slogans. Meanwhile, a similar scene was witnessed in the Lok Sabha when the House met after adjournment. Despite repeated efforts by the presiding officer to run the 0 hour, no heed was paid to his appeals, leading to the adjournment of the House for the day. International Tiger Day is being celebrated today. The main aim behind this day is to promote a global system for protecting the natural habitats of tigers and to raise awareness and support about the tiger conservation. According to World Wildlife Fund, tiger populations are currently stable or increasing in India. There are a total of 51 tiger reserves in India. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi lauded all those who are actively working to protect the tiger on the occasion. In a tweet, Modi said that the innovative measures are being taken to involve local communities in tiger protection. Arunachal Pradesh Governor Brigadier B.D. Mishra along with the First Lady of the state participated in a voluntary blood donation camp at Raj Bhavan, Itanagar today. The voluntary blood donation camp was organized on the initiative of the Governor as part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. The Governor emphasized on creating mass awareness about blood donation and its importance. He further informed that there would be a large number of blood donation volunteers in the districts. Therefore, requisite equipment should be kept in place to collect and preserve the donated blood. Mishra also said that he will be writing to the Indian Army and ITBP units stationed in Arunachal Pradesh to respond positively to any call for blood donation in their area of deployment as operational immediate requirement, so that no life is lost in remote areas due to lack of blood. In a positive development for the state, Arunachal Pradesh's Department of Education signed an MOU with Niti Aayog and technical partner Reach to Teach to transform education in the state as per the tenets of National Education Policy 2020. Meanwhile, Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Pema Khandu took to his Twitter handle and termed the initiative as an effort towards an inclusive and Atmanirbhar Bharat. In a major effort to reform the Arunachal Pradesh Public Service Commission and State Health Department, numerous decisions were taken in the cabinet meeting held yesterday. A high-level ministerial committee will be constituted to examine if permanent resident certificate (PRC) is to be made a prerequisite for appearing in exams conducted by APPSC. Among others, inclusion of regional topics on Arunachal will be compulsory in syllabus of different exams. Meanwhile, a decision for the development of state HR index and transfer policy linked to IPHS norms towards the national development of health human resource in the state was also taken. Assam Cabinet took major key decisions in a meeting held yesterday with importance to education reforms. An appeal to introduce dual medium of instruction from class 6 to class 12 in Assamese and vernacular medium schools under the state government was made. Meanwhile, the Cabinet approved the Assam Tourism Policy 2022, which aims to develop adequate infrastructure at places of tourist interest with connecting circuits while taking into consideration the ecological and cultural sensitivities of Assam. Certain guidelines for promotion and development of tea tourism infrastructure were also approved, which included the selection of 50 tea gardens with iconic bungalows for development of tourism infrastructure on PPP mode.
ইংৰাজী শিক্ষা গুণগত শিক্ষা শক্তিশালী কৰাৰ কাৰণে বিজ্ঞান আৰু গণিত জেনাৰেল সায়েন্স আৰু জেনাৰেল ম্যাথমেটিক্স
Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma launched the Youth Engagement Through Empowered Youth Organization or YES Meghalaya program. Through this program, the state government aims to provide financial assistance up to ₹1 lakh to empower youth clubs and organizations for planning and implementation of grassroots level programmers and activities pertaining to key themes affecting the youth. Speaking on the occasion, Sangma said that the state government is looking to enhance the youth development ecosystem by the promotion of effective collaboration with key stakeholders in the state working towards youth empowerment and development.
I always believe that youth is our biggest asset and the biggest challenge also. And the challenge lies in ensuring that the right policy programs and schemes are there to channelize the youth. So we are going to be engaging with you, and we expect that we'll be able to channelize your energy in the right direction.
In a proud moment for the country, the Indian women's table tennis team has won their match against South Africa in the ongoing Commonwealth Games. Manika Batra and Srija Akula won their respective singles games. Earlier, India's Reeth Tennyson and Srija Akula won the first doubles match against Laila Edwards and Danisha Patel of South Africa in the women's team table tennis event. The Commonwealth Games 2022 is being held in Birmingham. The sports extravaganza is witnessing the participation of 54 countries featuring more than 5,000 athletes. In cricket, the West Indies are gearing up to face an Indian team which will have all its star players back when the two sides play each other in the first T20 international match today at the Brian Lara Stadium in Tarouba, Trinidad. With less than 3 months left for the T20 World Cup, skipper Rohit Sharma and coach Rahul Dravid are expected to have around 16 games to firm up their core team that will then play unchanged in the mega event. All India Radio Izol today celebrated its 57th Foundation Day through both offline and virtual mode of participation of staff and officials of the station. On the occasion, Additional Director General All India Radio Northeast Zone Ashish Bhatnagar joined the function virtually from All India Radio Guwahati and applauded all positive initiatives made by each member of the station. All India Radio Izol was set up on the 31st of July 1966. Over the last 56 years, All India Radio Izol has achieved its installation and operation of upgraded transmission system, FM service and digitalization of studios. The studio is presently operational on the virtual studio network. In Meghalaya, concerned with the recent MOU signed between the Chief Ministers of Meghalaya and Assam to resolve the pending border issue, residents in the border area continue to oppose while demanding revisits to the border disputes areas. In this regard, a public meeting was organized by the Joint Action Committee at Malankona. President AITMC Youth Meghalaya, Vice President AITMC Youth Meghalaya along with other prominent figures attended the general public meeting. In the meeting, the public urged the state government to revisit the place and take the opinion of the residents of the area. To end the news, the main points once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addresses launch of India International Bullion Exchange. Parliament adjourns both houses for the day. Arunachal Pradesh signs MOU with Niti Aayog as per tenets of NEP 2020. Assam Cabinet approves Assam Tourism Policy 2022. And in Commonwealth Games 2022, Indian women's table tennis team defeats South Africa. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.